You are watching The Dawn Show. We are live and we are local, and we're talking about getting fit for life. And this is really a philosophy. You know me, I don't believe in the fad diets or any of that crazy stuff. It's just about working out, feeling good, but sometimes working out can be a little intimidating. So we have Stacy Cutler here, who's a master trainer, among other things, went to Westchester University, which is known, of course, we think of Pat Croce, and I mean, you're known for the fitness. And you've talked about really changing lives and the BMI. To me, the BMI thing is BS. It really is. I don't understand it because I think sometimes you can have somebody with a 30 BMI and they're technically obese and they look fine.
Right.
I think that can be very confusing.
Yeah, it can be confusing, and it can be also discouraging. So we tend to not discuss BMI with our clients. We just give it as a guideline for, the higher your BMI does get, the more at risk you are for hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease.
And I think we have somebody on the phone named Erin who
Yes,
knows
we
you
do.
well. Erin, can you hear us?
Oh, yes, I can. Hi.
Erin, I hear you're a real animal in the gym.
Stacy works me hard.
Yeah, that's right.
And Erin, you're somebody you've lost 30 pounds and you've gotten into amazing shape. How did you do it?
Oh, well, at first, at Fit for Life completely changed my view of how I eat. I used to be a dieter. I would diet, I would lose weight, but then I could never keep it off. Fit for Life, besides just
Been there.
the exercise, it taught me how to eat correctly. With Stacy, she just, while we're working out, would ask us, oh, what you eat for breakfast? Oh, you should substitute this instead. And things like that. And just, really good outlook now on life and eating. I don't dread going out to eat. I know I'm going to pick the correct item off the menu.
Give me some specific examples, Erin, when you talk about that. Like one example I learned was every day we tend to crash at some point during the day. For me, it's like 3 p.m. car line for the kids, and I'd have like Dunkin' Donuts with me, or I think a pretzel would be a good thing. And then my doctor said, try eating some hard-boiled eggs. Stop at Wawa if you're on the road and get some hard-boiled eggs. Eat protein at that 3 p.m. crash as opposed to the pretzel. So that was one thing that made a huge difference for me. Can you name something for yourself, Erin, that you learned?
Oh, yes. My big thing, very similar to yours, is snacks. Snacks are crucial, healthy snacks. I have my morning snack. I love it. I have non-fat Greek plain yogurt with a mix of berries in it. Oh, it's so good. And then I get that crash also
Making me
around
hungry.
And then I get that crash too around like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I start to drag, and then I'm just like, oh, is the day over yet? And one of my other snacks I really like is hummus with cucumber. It is delicious.
And I would say the cucumbers too. I keep cucumbers sliced with balsamic vinegar or white vinegar in my fridge.
Ooh.
It's one of my go-to things because cucumbers are, they're so refreshing, especially this time of year in the heat, but they're also free. They're like no calories.
It gives you a little crunch, and a lot of people need that crunch for a snack.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you talk about losing 30 pounds, how long did it take you to lose that 30, Erin?
I would say about 6 months, and then I've kept it off for about 7 months now.
Which is huge. And we're showing a picture of you in your green sweatshirt, and it says, I lost 33 pounds since April at Fit for Life Personal Training Studio with a big smile. So way to go, 33 pounds. And the big key is, I think, I've kept it off for this period of time. I think, Erin, how does it feel to not have to diet anymore? That's one thing that I don't diet anymore, and it's the best thing ever.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that people are surprised by when you've been a chronic dieter, when they get used to that, is that you don't have to diet, you have to have a plan.
Right.
And you have a real philosophy about that, Stacy, about planning. Can you take me through what you mean by that with meal prep?
Sure. I always have my clients plan, shop, and prepare. So what you want to do is you want to plan what you're going to have throughout the week, whether it's your meals or your snacks. So we always want to have something that's going to fulfill, our cravings on hand. That's key. Then you shop for it. Go shopping, take your list with you, buy everything that you'll need for the week, and then I usually tell clients to do it on a Sunday. Prepare everything. Prepare what you're going to need. If you're going to need, 5 extra chicken breasts for a snack. Make sure you do prepare or make them for the week. So then we are not set up for any type of binge eating or set up for any empty calorie eating. It's important that we know what we're going to put into our body, because that's going to make our body more efficient through our workouts.
And you actually tell people just purge the cabinets.
I do.
Of the
Get
temptation.
rid of it. You don't need it in your cabinets. The only thing it's going to do is tempt you to eat it. So,
But it's hard, and Erin is recently married. It's hard when, like, my husband was like, really, we can never have pita chips or tortilla chips? And I said, no, never again. They're not in this house. And so do you find that, Erin, is your husband supportive? I know you're relatively newly married. I mean, was that ever an issue?
He was on board from the beginning, and it was rough the first time we went through, and we felt like we threw out everything from our cabinets, like everything.
Like what? What were your favorite things that you had to get rid of?
Oh, potato chips and like Hershey Kisses. Those were rough. The Hershey Kisses were
Chocolate's
rough to throw
usually
out.
rough.
That's a good one. But it's important to get whatever your temptation is, get it out of the house.
Yes, because if it's a temptation, then you're probably going to eat it at your weakest point. So if it's not there, we're going to tend to grab for more of the healthy options like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and proteins.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
Now, I have to admit, I still have the chocolate, the dark chocolate, and the milk chocolate, but I put it in candy dishes that were my grams.
Okay.
And so they're in the living room, they're away, and because I want my kids to be in a house where they can have a little candy, because I don't want
Right.
them to feel deprived either.
Yeah,
so
and-
every once in a while, it's okay.
And everything's okay with moderation.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But the chips and the pita chips, they had to go.
They got to go.
And so do we. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Oh, Erin, thank you,
Oh, thank you.
and congrats.
All right, thank you very much.
So hopefully you've had a little motivation for getting fit for life back here on the Dawn Show. I want to thank Stacy Cutler, Master Trainer of Fit for Life Studio. Thanks so much for being
Oh,
here.
thank you so much for having me.
And if anybody has any questions for you, your website is?
www.fitforlifepersonaltraining.com.
.com. Well, we appreciate you being here, and hoorah! We want everybody to
Thank
get
you.
up.
Get
Thank
up and
you.
move.
And move. See you tomorrow right here at our new time, 10:30 a.m. live. Thanks again, Stacy.
Thank you so much.